YouTube, how we doing? PPS here. YouTube play of the day. We got one spot. It is MLK day, baby. It is time to go. Ready for some NBA action today. We got a full day of action. I got work early today. We actually had to work a little bit more on MLK day, actually. So I'm gonna get this out. Make sure we're ready to go for today's slate. As always, if you could hit that like button, appreciate it. And yeah, we'll head right into our play. Going to be a quick video today. Pass the prop we'll just be doing Wednesday. I know Stu's traveling back. I believe he was coming back from Virginia there, so flying there back home. I'm sure it's going to be a tough one with how cold it is out there as well. So looking like a good slate here today. So I am going to start off with just one play today. I did drop an extra play for you guys on action. If you guys follow me over there, you already saw that. I dropped a college play over there. I'm going to be playing Trae Young over points, assists, 34.5 at minus 113. Obviously, I know the Knicks defensively are gonna be a lot better than a lot of teams they've played recently. But I just saw this guy go up against Drew Holiday, go 28-11 in Boston, 43-5 against Phoenix, and we've been just seeing absolutely crazy numbers in terms of shot attempts coming up. So 23-31 over his last two games. Mind you, one of those games, Jalen Johnson was back. I think that really helps him out because we saw for a few of those games, he was just being a pass machine, 14, 20 assists, 2 of the last 5 games. So some pretty big numbers there. I like playing these points assist numbers when obviously you can have pop-off games. A 20 assist game is obviously pretty incredible. So I like the minutes I've been seeing from Trae Young. In competitive matchups, we've been seeing 38 to 39 minutes, which obviously is fantastic. 38 against Phoenix in regulation, 39 in overtime against the Celtics. So if we're getting those, even 35, right, 35 to 38 minutes, love this spot. Even in these matchups with the Knicks, going to Madison Square Garden, he hasn't hit them in his last 3 outings over there. But in those games, he played 28 minutes, 30 minutes, and 36 minutes. The Knicks have been actually playing a lot faster than they usually have, first off. Second, their defense is pretty good. Obviously, you got OG Anunoby, but a lot of injuries could be happening today. We got Josh questionable. We got Karl Anthony Towns questionable. Jalen Johnson coming back for the Hawks. So just looking at the numbers here, I have to roll with Trae Young in this spot. Like I said, if you go back to games where he has played those amount of minutes, we've seen a 45-8 game in 2022. If you want to go back further, obviously he had another 42-8 game in a 40-minute performance there. Going back to 2021, we've seen 23-8 in 40 minutes there. But this is the best year I've seen in terms of his shooting threes. He's on a little roll right now, shooting 38% in the month of January. Getting to the free throw line a lot more than usual as well. 9.3 free throw attempts over his last 6 games. And obviously, he's an elite free throw shooter there too. So we're going to get all those. We're going to get every free throw from Tex, everything like that. But also Jalen Johnson just being back is so big. Jalen Johnson is just – you can't double Trae then, right? Because Jalen Johnson's been an absolute monster. Shout out him from Wisconsin out here. And putting up some big boy numbers out there. Just really important when he is back and healthy. Obviously, Onyeka Okongwu has taken a huge step forward as well. I think that's going to be a tough spot for the Knicks to defend. And he's been obviously great in pick and roll as well as Clint Capella. If you want to go in terms of, passing numbers, Trae Young is obviously always towards the top in terms of potential assist numbers. And I don't think this game will be any different. Just looking at his numbers on the year, he's at 21.1 potential assists. That is the highest by 5. That is how elite this guy has been in terms of getting his guy the ball in space. And if you want to look at other numbers here, I mean, this dude is just incredible. Over his last 5 is actually higher at 21.5. So even if we convert half of those, 60% of those, I'm feeling pretty good about him getting 20 tonight in the spot 25 as well on the table, especially with how well he's been shooting that 3 ball. So sign me up. I'm going to Trae Young over 34.5 points plus assists. Again, make sure you guys follow over on Action. I have that in my bio on Twitter. Over there, I will have a college basketball pick for you guys as well. So make sure you guys tune in. Pass will probably be back normal on Wednesday and ready to go. But tough spot today to make sure we get to stuff because it's just going to be all over the place with work for me and obviously travel for Stu. So we'll be back 3-in-1 week this week, and hopefully we'll be able to talk some more with you guys on Wednesday. So thank you guys so much. Have a good one, and best of luck on all your bets today.